Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. So it's that time again to do a TBR. So this is September's TBR, or September BookOpoly. So I've been kind of debating if I want to do the Hunger Games readathon this month, but that would be 24 books. So I think I'm just gonna pick 7 books to start with, unless we go to jail or get doubles, just like a normal BookOpoly. And if I happen to think that I could get 24 books, one for each prompt, or I actually have, because I did the reading this month, so basically I have 3 passes. So technically there's 24 books you're supposed to pick, but since I earned 3 badges or whatever to get out of reading, then I only have to read 21, and then I can use gifts to kind of change out some of the prompts and stuff. But that's for a totally different time if I end up even participating. So we're just gonna do our normal TBR. So I'm starting on Electrodome because that's where we ended last month. Ignore my appointment. I have a appointment for my dogs. So let's just start this game. And if I do end up participating in the Hunger Games readathon, I will go over all the prompts and pick books for everything. So that'll probably be a separate video because I don't even know if I want to participate or not. So there is 4, because I feel like I'm going to be really busy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cloud Top Cruise. I believe that is a big book, so anything over 500 pages. Alright, so Cloud Top Cruise is a big book, so at a whopping 757 pages, 760 pages, I'm going to be reading Nosferatu by Joe Hill. Again, I don't know much about this book other than it's about, there's this girl, Victoria, who can find anything that's been missing or anyone that's been missing. And then there's this guy named Charles who has been kidnapping kids and taking them to an amusement park that he calls Christmas Land. And I have no idea what happens from there. I'm assuming that Victoria is hired to find Charles and a kid that he took, or she just somehow she gets on the case. But that's chunky. So start right off the bat, you know, big book. Alright, let's go one more time. Oh, and Jelly Bean, of course, had to be right here because we're filming, so why not? He tries to do that on my Zoom classes too, and I'm just like, dude, go away. No one wants to see you. And that is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, so we're on Go. I believe Go is just a mood read. So Go is just a mood read, so at some point this month I need to pick a mood read, or I guess the month of September because it's still the end of August. So 2 books. Cool. Okay, and then I got an 8. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So I'm Just Visiting Jail, which Just Visiting Jail is my highest rated book, I believe. Okay, I'm a big fat liar. Just Visiting Jail is just a blind pick. So I literally just don't even look and I grab one. I don't know if this is very fair because I know this is my contemporary shelf. I know this is my mystery thriller. Up here is my fantasy sci-fi and my classics. Is it fair? I don't care. I want a contemporary if I can help it. Okay, grabbed it. Oh my gosh, wait. I didn't even get a contemporary. I got, oh, okay, so this was one that, okay, it's currently Summerween Readathon that's hosted by Gabby from Gabby Reads and Olivia from Olivia Reads Latte. And this was actually one of my options for the recommended reads, because you were supposed to pick a host pick, and Gabby Reads loved this. This is one of her thriller recommendations. So it's The Lies We Told by Camilla Way. I really don't know much about this because I kind of like going into my thrillers very blind. Blind pick, blind. Haha, I'm so funny. Let's see. A daughter. Beth has always known there was something strange about her daughter Hannah. The lack of emotion, the disturbing behavior, the apparent delight in hurting others. Ooh. Sometimes Beth is scared of her and what she could be capable of. A son. Luke comes from the perfect family with the perfect parents, but one day he disappears without a trace, and his girlfriend Clara is desperate to discover what happened to him. Okay. A life built on lies. As Clara digs into the past, she realizes that no family is truly perfect and uncovers a link between Luke's long-lost sister and a strange girl named Hannah. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so far I have 4 thriller and a mood read, which will probably be contemporary because that's honestly the shelf I was going for. So let's take our 4th turn. All right, so this is 7. Shy Guy Falls. Okay, so that is a male author. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to be nice to myself. I haven't even hauled this book yet, but my husband picked one of his favorites from childhood. He said that he used to love the Goosebumps series, and he picked his second favorite Goosebump of all time. Goosebump. We couldn't find his first favorite. He didn't know what it was called, and we couldn't find the cover. So I just went with this one. He's like, this is my second favorite, though. So we went with Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy by R.L. Stine. I've never read the Goosebumps series. Never. So I don't really know. It's supposed to be a scary story. I think the Goosebumps are scary. Introducing Slappy the Dummy. He's made of wood and up to no good. Made of wood and up to no good. Find out how the evil began in this special collector's edition of the classic thriller that has sold more than 2 million copies worldwide. So that's pretty good. Okay, and that's my 4th one. So we are going to go turn number 5. This is not too bad. All right, and 7. I don't know. What is it with 7s today? Because it's a 4 and a 3, I promise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that is a star prompt, which is this card right here, which could be really scary or really good. Oh, read a 1-word title. That's not bad at all. Alright, so we got 1-word title, and I really am trying to pick books that are kind of going to work well with a readathon, just in case I have that inkling that I need to read in the Hunger Games readathon, because I really, really want to, but there's 24 prompts, which is 24 books. So I'm trying to pick shorter books. This one has not been hauled yet either. One of my goals is to diversify my reading more, and I picked a couple of authors of color to try and help me educate myself a little bit. And so I picked Bird by Angela Johnson, which, look at that cover, so pretty. But Bird is determined and patient. So patient, she's been hiding out behind a farmhouse for weeks, waiting to bring Cecilia back home. Bird misses her bedroom, her friends, and especially her mom. But more than that, she misses the feelings of family. And that means finding Cecilia, Cecile, the stepfather who abandoned them. But the longer Bird stays in Acorn, Alabama, the less hidden she becomes. She's discovered by Ethan, a boy whose heart problems have kept him in hiding as well. And she's discovered by Jay, a boy who's filled with sadness. So it's like a friendship between the three of them. I'm excited for it. It's author of color, and it's very short. It's like 160 pages, and the font is pretty big. So I think that should be pretty easy if I do end up doing the readathon, which would be fun. You guys can already tell that I'm going to, huh? But I have so much other stuff. Yeah, I kind of want to, though. Alright, now the camera won't move anymore because he's over here with me. Alright, so that is turn number, there's 5 books, because I have to pick a mood read. So this is turn number 6. Alright, and we got a 5ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bone Dry Dunes. Oh, that one's perfect. That one is a short read. This is working out perfect. Okay, so for Bone Dry Dunes, it's a short read. So yet another new book that hasn't been hauled yet. But Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. I saw the movie a long time ago. Really enjoyed the movie. Although it's been a long time, so I don't know if I'd still like it. But it's kind of like a love story thing. By Rachel Kahn and David Levithan. I've really fallen in love with David Levithan's writing, so I'm excited for this one. Alright, so that is 6, I think. 2, 4, 6. Yep. So this is our last roll. Oh my gosh, so if I can fit all those in the Hunger Games readathon, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do one. Let's see. Alright, so our last roll was in 8. Water Park. Ooh, okay, so Water Park is a book that will make me cry, or a book I think will make me cry. So, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with the same theme of new books that I haven't even hauled, because, well, this is short and it will definitely make me cry. It is Cut by Patricia McCormick. Plus, look at the size of that. It's tiny. Awesome. But it's about Callie, who cuts herself, never too deep, never enough to die, but enough to feel the pain, enough to feel the scream inside. Now she's at Sea Pines, a residential treatment facility filled with girls struggling with problems of their own. Callie doesn't want to have anything to do with them. She doesn't want to have anything to do with anyone. She won't even speak. But Callie can only stay silent for so long. So this is going to be heartbreakingly devastating and all that, but I love those kind of books. I don't love them, but I know the hard things to read are the things that need to be read. It's like the hard things to say in life are the things that need to be spoke about, need to be said, talked about. So I'm really excited for this one. Okay, so this is my September read. My September TBR +1 mood read. So yeah, I might end up doing a Hunger Games readathon TBR video. If I do, that means that I'm going to participate, or at least try to. So we will see. Thank you for hanging out with me. You got to see Jelly Bean for a little while. And excuse my layers. I've been watching a lot of 80s movies. Clueless, Footloose. But I love their style, how they just do like a shirt or like layers and things like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. But yeah, this is a doable TBR. Now, if I end up participating in the Hunger Games readathon, it'll be 24 books. So it'll be crazy. But you know me, I probably will try. But thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video.